Said Talks.
Hello.
Good morning, Anna Suya.
Good morning, Jan.
When I see this woman, I just brighten up. So, when on this path to find a way to give a global microphone to women, it became very clear of who would be just the most perfect person. And here she is.
Well, if we're talking about perfect person to talk about women's issues and the perfect person to deal with what it takes for us to liberate women and our voices, I have to partner with Jan.
And
I mean, that's the dynamic duo right there. Uh.
we are so okay. Here's my prop. We women, we're not perfect.
Capable. Do we have the tools? Do we have what we need? Okay, so what are you lighting a match for or under?
You know, the women that we meet, there's a deep part of themselves where they remember their power, they remember their passion, and it's simmering. And I feel like this lid, this like manhole cover over our voice, is just ready to blow and lift off. So we're
Mm.
hoping that She Said Talks, which is a play on TED Talks, that our voices can be that instigator, be that inspiration, be that fire to burn the dross and the fear away so that we can show up with our full embodiment of our voice, our presence, and the
Mm.
gifts that we've been holding in for so long.
Hallelujah.
That was my prop for that. I have more props. Now, we're going to be using social media and we're going to have a platform. She Said Talks. And social media, our logo is real because all the ladies voted on it on Facebook. And just so you know, Anasuya, this is our present choice. Do you like it?
Yeah, let me. Oh, yes.
That's us. That's
Yes, we look good over there.
all the other women holding hands and powerfully. I mean, together we are so much stronger. When we sit and say
Together we win.
when we listen to each other's wisdom.
Hmm.
So, Anushuya, you are a voice that is recognized globally, and I know you have specific areas that you have mastery in. So, please share who you are.
Okay. The nutshell. I'm Anna Suya. I am a mystic. I'm an empath. I channel the divine. I can channel any part of the divine, so angels, ancestors, Mother God, Father God. But I really love channeling Mother God. Um, one, because that's my assignment, and two, it's really important to both Mother and to me that more people learn that they have a divine Mother who is with them, who walks with them, who talks with them, who lives within them, and has been serving them, taking care of them, protecting them from all of their existence. And, this is a truth that's been denied many of us. There are other cultures that have both a masculine and feminine deity. So not all cultures were missing the mother half. But we as Christians, we in America, we don't have, and we weren't taught if you are a Christian, whether Protestant or Catholic, we weren't taught we had a divine mother. Now, Catholics at least know that they have a divine mother intercessor on our behalf who goes to Jesus on our behalf and pleads for us, prays for us, ask him to grant us mercy, which is more than the Protestants have. So I love sharing and channeling messages from Mother God in all of her forms. And particularly, I deal with and study and share about Mother in her dark feminine side. So whether that be Kali, whether that be Oshun, whether that be Yemaya, whether that be Isis, whether that be Hathor, whether that be, there's so many forms of the Dark Mother. But also I do it in the form of the Black Madonna. so who's very fascinating because it helps me bridge the gap to my mystic side, which studies all of the mystic paths, and my Christian side, which longs for the mother figure. So the Black Madonna combines both of that, because the Black Madonna is, as represented in Christianity, is Mary and Jesus, in a Black body. And she's also pre-Christian. She's ancient. She's existed thousands and thousands of years before Christianity came onto the scene. So I love talking about her pre-Christian existence and all of the names she went by, as well as her present day incarnation. So I'm an artist. I'm a teacher, a facilitator of experiences that have us understand and acknowledge the divine presence within us. I am also the mystic midwife. So I take people on journeys, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, depending on what they want, around rebirthing yourself. So I will be the midwife for you to rebirth yourself in your own image, by your own name, with your own qualities. You get to redesign yourself. So I take you through conception. I take you through carrying yourself in the womb, and how do you speak to yourself? How do you be with yourself? How do you honor that self that's growing? And then the midwife, of course, is helping you birth it. So I'm not birthing it for you, but I support you in birthing your new self in the world. And then the last part is, how do you take care of it? How do you raise that child? How do you nurture it in the way that you want it to be nurtured? Like, how do you remother yourself? It's called rematriation. How do you mother your new self? Now that it's here and it's small and fine and fragile, but at the same time ancient, because it's an old soul. It's been here millions of years. Like, how do we honor that new being that we are? Because if we don't, because the universe abhors a vacuum, it automatically goes back to the old, what it knows, what's familiar. So it takes vigilance. It takes care every step of the way. But I support you in finding ways and discovering, or even creating new ways to take care of that new soul in a new body, in that new you, so that you don't revert back to the way it used to be. No matter how familiar and comfortable it may be, it's still not who you truly are.
So this platform, Anasuya and I have taken a role and committed to being midwives for the
Mhm.
divine feminine, which is simply the feminine face of God,
Yes.
collaborative, coherent, co-creation, spirituality, matter, earth, and for these elements to come out, not just in our own guidance and gifts, but in guiding and supporting the people that we will interview, men and women who are
Mhm.
heralding the return and the full emergence of the divine feminine in all types of initiatives, the new paradigm initiatives, how to hold the land, how to grow our food, how to be in community. And all of this will not be corporate, top down, patriarchal, but the circular table. I had a women's TV show on the internet for a year. It was called Just Jan. I called it Kitchen Table Wisdom. Well, we've come a long ways from that moment just 8 years ago. We are now sitting at the round table because we understand intentionality. We
Mhm.
understand prayer. We understand accessing the grid. We understand merging with and becoming the voice in feminine and remembrance of the Divine Mother that has been
Yes.
held in shadows, has been
Mhm.
held underground. Thus, the Black Madonna, the Sarahs, the Isises
Mhm.
are now stepping forward as never before, fearlessly through our calm voices, reassuring mankind that this will be a safe rebalancing that benefits all for a more benevolent social structure moving forward.
Absolutely. Absolutely. She is definitely the entirety of the divine sacred feminine,
Yes.
that life force, that Holy Spirit. that holy comforter, that energy of love and protection and safety. She is rising all over the world and coming through as many channels as she can to remind all of us, all of humanity, that she is with us and she is real and she loves us and has always loved us and has always wanted us. And she gave an example to me that she's just like a mother whose child was taken away from her.
Yes. Yes.
She's always been looking for us. She's always been with us,
Yes.
hoping that we would come and look for her, come to see and find her. And so she's making herself even more clearly plain.
Yes.
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
Yes.
Come home.
And we're holding that torch, similar to the Statue of Liberty. Liberty. Here I am in France,
That's
broadcast
right.
from France, and that no, this is not a fake background. It's a real background, but this is my office, and we will be broadcasting and interviewing people from all around the world,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of a virtual background. It'll be as if we're sitting in the same room as equals, having conversations and igniting your community lattice work for empowerment and excitement. So, we're going to create a home for all of this energy of rebirthing the divine feminine and helping her grow in a healthy developmental way so
Mm-hmm.
that she is leading. And this is what was prophesied. This is part of all the Bible prophecies. Dalai Lama is the Western woman. So here's where we're going to do it on She Said Talks, our media platform with Anasuya Isaacs, and I am Jan Jorgensen. So we welcome you to be involved. This will be interactive. Our
Mm-hmm.
platform, initially you can make comments, then we're going to have a whole website. Boy, do we have plans, and we'll be walking this path together in so many wonderful ways. So I just wanted to introduce our intention, a little bit about who we are, and I'll mention I've been a nurse, a public health nurse, political science study, um, family orientation, and I understand how different parts work energetically and how we can isolate and assist some parts to rise and awaken to new ways of being, and specifically how we ourselves, as carriers of the divine feminine message, can release fear from our bodies and be mentors, and our voices can ground truth in a way that is not scary for other people. They can hear it and know
Yeah.
in this together. Children, mother, fathers, politicians, community leaders. And when we speak without fear, there's just a sense of, ah, let's problem solve. There is no other. We are becoming a united beingness for good. So we're doing this through the lens of the divine feminine. And when we get together, I know we can talk forever, but I want to say one more thing. Your spiritual path will guide you serendipitously into amazing experiences. And I knew I had to go to Iona, Scotland. And when I got there, I heard, Jan, there's a woman from my bed and breakfast. She came to pick me up, scurried me, and treated me like I was home. And I meditated, and I found that there were 6 layers of bones of a matriarchal society that lived peacefully before more dominant forces came over and took it in. So I meditated and I said, what is my role? What am I to do? And very clearly I was shown this baby was being born. They said, Jan, she needs your nurturing. She needs for you to hold her and share her with the other women and let her know this birth is fragile. And if you leave her on the bus, you have missed your mission. You have missed
Mm,
your bus. So, Anasuya, I know you feel the same with all of your mystical experiences,
mm-hmm.
but creating this with you ensures a healthy, full upbringing with these moms, with the moms,
Yes.
the
And
daughters.
and what's, the last thing I'd like to remind us of in this brief introduction is that we are the Divine Mother embodied.
Yes.
She's in each one of us, especially those of us with a feminine form. Now, by being a mother, she gave birth to the men and the women, the girls and the boys. So she's in every one of her children.
Yes.
But we, in a feminine body with a womb, we have a higher calling on us to embody that wisdom, that grace, that beneficence, that benevolence, that sweetness and kindness without being taken advantage of, without being used, without being damaged. And to find that balance of being our fully feminine selves as well as strong and protector, like Diana, like Kali. They're warriors too. Mother God is fierce warrior. And
Like Mary
so,
Magdalene.
like Mary Magdalene, like a lot of great being. Like in the Bible, it says, God is like a fierce bear protecting her cubs. And it says a fierce bear protecting her cubs. It says she is a lioness. So there's many references to God the Mother without them saying God the Mother. And so it takes this discernment to actually understand that it's there hiding in plain sight. Um,
It's a magnetism that has been
mhm.
missing to match the electrical focus of the masculine.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
womb has this magnetic, magnificent, overriding, loving, effusive energy that is
Yes.
very healing.
Yes. And just I say that to say that we're both the mother and the child. We're both the mother and the daughter. And to play that role beautifully, where we're the daughter looking for guidance, we're the daughter ready to receive the wisdom and the role model that our mothers are. But we're also the mothers of all those around us. We're mothers of a new way. We're mothers of a new way to honor and speak ourselves and others. We're both. And that's the fine line that I'm very much interested in how to navigate these two terrains, which really means how do I let go of all my ideas about mother? How do I let go of all my ideas and preconceptions and beliefs about being a daughter? A lot of those have to be released for a truer understanding to evolve. So, there's a beautiful stripping away of that which does not serve us. And I think I know in our talks that people will bring it together, that will become clearer and clearer. What are the steps we need to take to release that which doesn't serve us? What are the disempowering beliefs that we've been holding on to as truths that have really been harmful and damaging to both us and our environment? What are the things that we know for sure and know for sure that they're true that are really lies? We are going to support each other in building that discernment to know exactly what is needed and what's not. And it takes teamwork, it takes sisterhood to do that. It takes all of us doing that because we've all been brainwashed. We've all been taught lies. We've all been given a set of beliefs that we didn't agree to. We just inherited them because of the culture, our society, because of our religion. Well, we're now going to say, what am I keeping and what am I not? You don't have to take it all. Just because it's here doesn't mean you take it all. And that's the first part of reconceiving yourself is really, if you were to rebirth yourself, what would you take? And I bet you won't take misogyny. I bet you won't take racism. I bet you won't take the belief that you can't get very far. I bet you won't take in your new conception a belief that you have no say in the matter. What you have to say doesn't matter. I bet you wouldn't. But what would you take? What would you put in there?
So we'll be
That.
guided by the feminine essence has a great gift of creative imagination. We're going to think of what can be and how can I be part of this container of She Said Talks to imagine it and breathe it and energetically, intentionally allow it to be in
Mhm.
the presence within us and exuding beyond us. So we welcome you with our hearts wide open. You can see we're very excited.
Wide
Ta-da!
open.
She talks coming to your home, your device, your family, and your
Wide open.
community soon. Some interviews I will do as I'm invited with different people. Some we'll do together, and boy, sparks are going to fly there. And yeah, Anasuya will be bringing in people and setting interviews too. So see how you can weave with us this beautiful new endeavor that we're so excited about, and it will take a whole community to make it sing.
Yes.
Blessings.
See you all very soon.
We'll see you very soon. You think, thy kingdom come,
And
thy will be done on
earth as it is in heaven.